So Kenneth, I think when we first talked, I had read about Kenneth this great quote that said, "It's good to be known for your shoes. It's better to be known for your soul," which I thought was a great I love talking to Kenneth because, I started the conversation by saying, well, what strategic approach do you bring to align service with your company mission? And Kenneth gave a very refreshing answer. And so can you talk about your approach to service and your messaging to your teams and what you enable in your environment?
Thank you, Jean. So, to begin with absolute respect, I don't totally agree with what Laisha was just saying, because I think the commitment to service has to be holistic, and I think that the consumer is very smart today, and it can't be an initiative. It's not a marketing initiative. People used to ask us, we've been doing what we've been doing pretty much from the company's inception, and we did our first AIDS awareness campaign in 1985. I've been on the board of ANFAR since 1986. I've been its chairman for 4 years. And, but it's very much, it's inherent in the brand, in the designer, in the individual, the CEO, and the company. It's who we are. People come there often because of that, but we don't do it for that reason, in fact, and we never did. And I think that's part of the reason why the business has evolved to where it is. And I think it just needs to be real. And overall, the message has been, and we've said to the customers, not just what you look like on the outside, it's who you are on the inside. It's a much more substantive message that sustains any one season, any one product offering, and it makes us all feel better about what we do every day. Today, in the private sector, or public sector too, you can't succeed, you can't prevail in a 40-hour work week. You can't work 9 to 5 and expect to accomplish what you're going to need to. So at the end of the day, you need to feel better about it because you're making life compromises every day, and you're making choices to be one place as opposed to others. So, so I did this campaign in 1985. I put a lot at risk because nobody was talking about HIV then. Because if you did, you were presumed to be at risk. You were presumed to either be gay, Haitian, or an intravenous drug user. And I was a single male designer, so we knew which one I would be. But maybe because I wasn't, I was okay making this very visible and exerted public commitment to awareness. And the reason nobody was talking about HIV is because, with the reason that we did the campaign, because of the pervasiveness of stigma. And you were presumed to be part of a community that was less than appropriate or questionably desirable. So I went down that role, and we've done that ever since. And it has, we didn't do it for business reasons, but at the end of the day, I think it has maybe accomplished the greatest business reason. It's given us a kind of a genuine point of view and a specific place of individuality and purpose, and it's inspiring. And we're right now working on a book that's called Awareness: How to Make a Difference, which is going to be out about 4 weeks. We thought we were way ahead of the curve, and then we hear about this conference, and I said, oh man, so much about being ahead of the curve. But this is so important, and that's, the subtext also is no good deed goes unpublished. And but it's how to create inspiring stories and how to create life examples of how you can do extraordinary things with ordinary resources. And what we're living and experiencing these last 24 hours is a perfect testament to that.
But I thank you for that, because I think it does underscore that a lot of different models and approaches can work. And I also think it embodies a real entrepreneurial approach to how we look at engaging employees and engaging the private sector around in our communities. I want to make clear what Ken just mentioned, the awareness campaign. If you saw it on a logo, you'd see the WEAR as W-E-A-R, so it's very clever. But we're looking forward to that, and I know there's a book that's coming out with it, and it's just great.